executed well, and it's nice to get the win.
Do you feel that Slav is ready, would be ready right for them to get go the way he played tonight?
Yeah, looked good. A little scary incident there, but having him come back right away, and he kept pushing the pace and doing the stuff that he needs to do. So I was really proud of him for how he played tonight.
Do you sense a difference, a positive difference of the chemistry that you guys have been able to establish in years past, so that you come back this fall and it's already clicking?
Yeah, I mean, it's like riding a bike. We just keep getting better together as a line. We've had so many opportunities to learn from things and get reps with each other, and we really know where each other are every time we're out on the ice, and that just makes the game so much easier. And we love playing together, and if we keep doing the right things, we can be a really good line.
What have you liked so far overall? Thinking about the last 2 weeks, but just
But how do you feel about your game today?
It was good. Just try to get in there, get my feet wet, and compete for 30 minutes. And it was good. The guys played really well. I feel like we had a really solid 60, and hopefully we'll keep improving as a team.
What do you take from last year's experience into this camp?
Yeah, it's great. Everything is good. Everything is the same. I'm still the same guy as 4 months ago. So if you guys are looking for something new, there's nothing new.
No, but I guess you've learned something last season.
Yeah, but there's a lot. Every day you learn. So not try to put everything in a perspective, and every day is something new, and every day I change as a person. But I'm happy with my improvement. I just gotta keep working hard.
One of the things emotions, the vibe for you, obviously, with Arber also.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was our first ever game together, so I was pretty pumped up going into this, and to both get a goal is pretty special.
That's he moved to go after Delarier. I mean, did he say anything at the end of the result?
Yeah, I mean, I just bumped him, try to get a reaction out of him, and I got one, and I thought I did pretty good in there. So. Yeah, lots of respect for that guy. He's been doing it in this league for 10 years, and he had some good stuff to say in the penalty box. So yeah, a lot of respect.
how do you feel pressure on Arber to get it going too?
No, I don't think so. I think everyone knows he can do that. But yeah, I think it's just we're at camp here, and I just got to show what I can do.
What was your reaction this afternoon when you saw that your mom drove all day to come here?
Yeah, I mean, I came out of my room for my pregame nap, and I seen her in there, and she got emotional. I think it's a really big moment for her to see her two boys playing a game. So yeah, it's special for her to come out here.
What do you think the little Florian will think, knowing that you score a goal at the same time with your brother in the game at the center?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I ever would dream of that, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a special moment.
What does it mean for you?
This game, maybe. What did you like besides the goal and the fight overall as a line, and hoping to fighting for a spot or at least to show your best?
Yeah, I think it took a few shifts for us to get into it a little bit, but yeah, I think we played our game. We got it on the forecheck, made some plays. We were playing heavy, solid, quick D zones. So yeah, I think we stuck to the game plan, and yeah, obviously this was a huge game for me, and I thought I did really well.
What do you feel is the biggest difference between the guy you are today and the guy who came here same time last year?
What's that?
What's the biggest difference between the player you are today?
She surprised us today, so it was a cool experience to play with my brother.
What did it mean to you knowing that she was there for this game?
Yeah, it was kind of emotional when we woke up from our naps because she was just sitting there, and it's a long drive. I mean, she's driving 6 hours and she's going back. She's going straight to work tomorrow, so it's it's pretty special for her to watch us play, and it's really special for us to have her in the stands tonight.
She's going back tonight or tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
How proud are you of your brother?
Yeah, man, he stole the show tonight. he had a good fight, and I was scared for a moment. I gotta realize that he's all grown up now. He's my size. He's not a little boy anymore, so I got to get that out of my head. But no, I'm proud of him. He knows his role, and he does it really well.
You know how tough of a customer Nick Deslauriers is from personal experience. Just you said you were a little scared for a minute.
Yeah, I was a little nervous for sure, but I mean, why not give it a try? The kid's got balls, so he knows what he wants. He knows he's got to make a name for himself, and I think he wants to be Florian Xhekaj, not just Arber's brother, and he's showing that pretty well.
You think you were more nervous than your mom?
I don't know. My mom everyone was probably nervous, but I think Deslauriers wanted to get both brothers on his card, so he tried Florian there, and that was a good fight. It was good.
We saw your mom crying after Florian scored. What does it mean for you guys to give her 2 goals tonight?
Yeah, I mean, my parents have sacrificed everything for me and my brother their whole lives, like sleeping in the car, driving us to Toronto for every practice, late nights and tournaments, and dumping every single ounce of money they have into me and Florian. And I think for her to be there and to see where we've come, I think it's a pretty special moment.
On a more simple hockey side, I mean, the fact that you're thrown out there on the PK a lot, 3 against 5. First and foremost, I mean, this is a task that's going to be asked of you this season. Are you how comfortable and ready are you for that challenge?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a challenge to play on the PK. There's a lot of the best players are on the ice, but I think I want to step into that role, and whenever they need me, I want to be ready. So, yeah.
What do you feel that the team is, well, thinking about 2 games in the preseason, where do you feel the group is at as far as getting that urgency, getting ready compared to maybe previous years?
Yeah, exactly. You said it. Like the team looks urgent. We work hard, and I think we do a lot of good things out there. I mean, we're getting the system engraved kind of in all the new guys as well, and everyone's doing pretty well.
Do you feel that for the new guys it's easier maybe for some reason to gel with the group now with the point you guys are at in the building?
Yeah, I mean, if you're wearing a Habs jersey, you're on our team, and we don't have any cliques or groups. It's just we're all one family here, and whether you're a draft pick or prospect, like we're going to treat you the same, and I think that makes it a lot easier for everyone to come play.
Just to make it sure that the she drove from Hamilton or outside on
Hamilton, yeah.
From Hamilton.
Thanks, guys.
So we're coming here a little bit late.
Alors, ça set le ton. C'est des joueurs qui jouent un important rôle, beaucoup de minutes, puis très, très engagés. Ils ont joué un excellent match ce soir.
Hier, tu nous as parlé un petit peu de le côté papier sablé que tu aimerais ça amener cette année. Florian a démontré un petit peu ça ce soir, en plus de marquer un but. C'est un gars, justement, dans ton équipe, dans ton idée de l'image de l'équipe que tu peux avoir cette année qui peut avoir cette utilité-là?
Non, mais c'est sûr, là, Florian, il amène beaucoup de ça. Puis je trouve qu'on a joué quand même une game assez physique à soir. Puis c'est quelque chose qu'il faut t'amener. C'est plus facile pour certains joueurs. C'est plus dans leur identité. Mais je fais une couple de jours, je le dis, c'est collectivement, c'est de s'impliquer physiquement. Puis c'est pas tout le temps une grosse mise en échec. C'est juste de te mettre dans le chemin un petit peu, puis empêcher l'adversaire de prendre des lignes directes. Tu crées plus de temps pour les gars. Tu déranges l'autre équipe à amener beaucoup de pression. C'est important qu'on joue comme ça. Fait que non, il a joué une bonne game, Flo.
Jean-François? Salut Martin. Arber, c'est plus un jeune défenseur, mais c'est un gars qui se bat encore pour avoir une place régulière tous les jours dans le top 6. Est-ce que le désavantage numérique peut être la piste pour lui afin de devenir un incontournable de ton équipe?
Bien, il faut qu'il soit capable d'en tuer. Ça, c'est sûr. Je pense que c'est pas facile pour un jeune défenseur d'en tuer, mais comme là, il a de l'expérience, il a vu assez de répétitions, il a été dans beaucoup de meetings. Puis de temps en temps, il faut qu'il en tue. Puis c'est quelque chose qu'il faut continuer à s'améliorer. Mais c'est quelque chose qu'il doit ramasser, mettre ça dans son bagage. Là, il faut qu'il soit capable de faire ça. Ben, moi, je pense qu'il est capable. Là, mais je pense plus qu'il va avoir des répétitions, plus qu'il va s'améliorer.
Is that kind of the point of sending him out at the end to see how he reacts to that situation?
Well, he couldn't kill the first penalty because he was in the box.
I know. End of game situation, I guess that's what preseason.
Yeah, no, we were planning on killing him tonight.
Just curious, you were asked this morning about Roar, and it just seems like the puck's on his stick often.
Mm-hmm.
When you see that, what does that tell you about the player? Like when he's often, the puck finds him?
He plays with a lot of purpose, He's got great details in his game for a young guy. And when you play with that kind of purpose, usually the puck finds you because you're where you're supposed to be, And when he's around it, he's annoying to play against. He's not the biggest guy, but he plays big. He gets involved physically, and like I said this morning, I knew nothing about him, and when we drafted him, and our scouts told us what this player was all about, and I said, okay, but now you fast forward to now, and it's like, well, it's exactly what they told me 2-3 years ago, maybe we drafted. Yeah, it was 3 years ago, right? So it's encouraging for a coach to, when players pan out like that, when they told me what they were, they actually are. So it's, a great job by our scouting staff. I feel he's a guy who can do a lot of different things, offensively, defensively, and he can take face-off. I think we saw him on the wing, so, it's encouraging.
I know you're all business right now. You've got players to evaluate and all this stuff, but if you just step aside
Do I
from
look
that,
all business?
What's that?
Do I sound?
No, in general, in terms of what your responsibilities are right now.
Yeah.
If you just put that aside and just the family story of these two brothers scoring in this game, their mother driving down, and just everything these kids have done from an unlikely place to be here. What was that like to experience?
Yeah, no, I mean it doesn't happen often, and I think just being a parent, having 3 boys, it's a cool experience when I watch my 2 boys play against each other in college. I can just imagine what it's like for the 2 boys to play together in the NHL in Montreal, and being far but close enough to be there. It's amazing. It's a special moment, and I'm glad that they were able to, share it together, but also share it with their family. And I think it's a tight family, and so it's nice to see that they get that experience.
Marty, as you mentioned, Florian obviously has that sandpaper and he's got the courage.
Who's that?
Florian.
Yeah.
And the courage to go up against a guy like Dobes in a game like this. But what are the other things that you really like about his game, and what does he need to improve or work on to make that next step?
I mean, I would say improve it. I wouldn't say it's just one thing. You know, I mean, probably just the defensive reads on the ice, probably. But like any other young players, you know, you saw his shot. He's got a good shot. Like, you know, so he disrupts a lot of stuff. You know, he comes in with, you know, with intentions of disrupting. You know, he's on the forecheck. He's gonna go disrupt, and there's no slowing down. You know, if he's F1 and stuff. So, you know, he's you notice him when he's on the ice. You know, and that's what you want as a young player. Is you want to leave your mark, whether you make the team or not. You gotta leave your mark. You know, and you know, fighting a guy like Delorier is. I usually will do that.
Xhekaj s'est blessé, il est revenu, il n'a pas manqué un but. Ça dit quoi sur le caractère de ce gars?
Il n'a pas manqué quoi?
Il était blessé, mais il a manqué un but.
Ouais.
Il est revenu pour manquer un but.
Oh,
ça dit
ouais.
quoi sur le caractère
Ah
de
ouais,
ce
non,
gars?
Slav, il a joué une bonne game. Il a joué vraiment dans son identité à soir, tu sais, puis même perdu ce temps-là. Puis je suis content que c'est pas trop sérieux, tu sais, parce que ça aurait pu être bien pire. Mais j'ai bien aimé qu'est-ce qu'il a fait sur la glace ce soir. Bonjour.
Dans un contexte de camp d'entraînement, tu as des gars évalués, tu as aussi cette année plusieurs gars de ton piqué qui ont quitté, donc une refonte un peu de cette unité spéciale-là. Tu peux-tu nous parler un peu du défi justement d'évaluer des gars, mais en même temps vouloir implanter ton système, puis comment tu trouves que les gars s'adaptent jusqu'ici en piqué?
Là, c'est 48 heures, là, même pas, 24 heures. Il essaie d'absorber un petit peu les petits ajustements qu'on va essayer de faire. Puis qu'est-ce qui nous aide à travers, en évaluant, c'est qu'on peut enseigner parce qu'on a des exemples. Là, on va avoir 2 games. Fait que tu pars avec ça. Fait que je pense qu'on va continuer à taper là-dessus, puis on devrait s'améliorer plus que ça va aller. Mais les unités spéciales, ça fait partie du succès pour une équipe. Puis on a bien, surtout en PK, c'est sûr, il faut encore trouver une coupe de gars. Là. On va se faire diriger, comme je l'ai dit. Puis en power play aussi, c'est pareil. On a bien des joueurs qui sont capables de jouer sur le power play. On a des très bons ingrédients. C'est trouver la meilleure recette. Fait que puis ces ingrédients-là, c'est pas tous les mêmes ingrédients. Mais on a beaucoup d'ingrédients. Puis on va trouver une manière de trouver la recette. Puis c'est pour ça qu'on a. J'aurais aimé ça d'en avoir plus à soir, de voir un petit peu plus, mais.
Dernière question, Alexis.
Martin, ça fait à peu près une semaine que le camp a commencé, tu as eu 2 matchs préparatoires. Juste peut-être globalement, quelle évaluation tu fais de ton groupe? Est-ce qu'il est là où tu voudrais par rapport notamment au sentiment d'urgence?
Non, ouais, je trouve qu'on travaille, tu sais, puis c'est le fun de gagner. Tu sais, je pense que, je sais même pas si j'ai déjà été 2-0 en game d'exhibition. Je pense pas, non? Vous savez plus que moi. Fait que, tu sais, gagner, c'est le fun. Mais, tu sais, si on restait sur le processus. C'est ça qu'on fait. Tu sais, un matin, on joue à soir. Un matin, on a montré à tout le monde les exemples d'hier. Même s'ils n'ont pas joué. Ils ne regardent pas eux autres, ils regardent les autres joueurs qui ont joué. Mais c'est des exemples. C'est ça qu'il faut taper là-dessus. Puis c'est ça qu'il faut s'améliorer. Puis on a des exemples. C'est ça qui aide les games. C'est les choses qu'on parle avant les games. Mais là, tu as des exemples. Puis tu peux vraiment enseigner. OK, merci beaucoup.